Okay, let's just see Mom.
Good morning, you guys. So today is the day. Today is D-Day. Today is delivery day, C-section day. It is 5:20 a.m. and I am talking quietly because I am up before everybody else, of course. I could not sleep. And the reason why I'm up so early is because my C-section is actually not scheduled till 3 p.m. It was just like the only time they could get me in for one. So I actually am not having a C-section until 3 o'clock in the afternoon. But for those of you who have had one before, you know, you can't eat for 8 hours prior to the surgery. And I know I'm gonna be so hungry not eating all day. So I decided to set my alarm for like 5 o'clock this morning because I can't eat past 6 and I can't drink past 11. So I set my alarm for 5:15 this morning, and I am eating a bowl of oatmeal with some blueberries, a little bit of granola, and drinking a glass of apple juice. I could not sleep last night, and not because I didn't want to or because I was nervous. Well, first of all, I was a little nervous because I kept being scared that I was gonna miss my window to eat, that I would like sleep through my alarm and not be able to eat. But I had gnarly heartburn last night. Like, it literally woke me up every hour with like burning in my throat. So, excuse me. The plan is to eat this breakfast, drink my juice, and then I'm probably gonna lay back down for like an hour or two, really until Owen wakes up.
Are you watching dinosaurs? Let me see. Wow.
So it's 8 a.m. I just woke up like from my little post-breakfast snooze. So I need to, of course, get ready. I need to just get things kind of picked up. My mom is coming to stay here while we are in the hospital. She's gonna stay with Owen. And I don't necessarily like need to have a clean house for my mom because she could care less. But I do want to wash my sheets for her, like wash my bedding, get my living room picked up, like have Owen kind of help me organize his toys and like get that mess in there picked up. So I'm gonna work on that. We have like 4 hours until we have to leave. And I don't know, it's crazy, you guys. I'm like so excited. I'm like kind of anxious. I don't know. I'm not nervous. It's more of just like an overwhelming feeling of knowing that I'm about to have my abdomen cut open and like my baby's gonna be here. I'm really excited. I'm really excited to meet her, but definitely feeling a little nerves. So we are just gonna kind of hang out, and I'm gonna hang out with this sweet boy one last time before he becomes a big brother.
Hey, I love you. You have stuff all over your face from breakfast. Yeah, breakfast.
Last night, whenever I was putting him down for bed, he usually like doesn't lay in his bed while I'm reading him his bedtime stories. He'll like go through his room and like line all of his dinosaurs up and get all his blankies ready and like kind of try to get me to play with him while I'm reading his stories. And then once I leave the room and shut the door, he goes and lays down in his bed. But he is like never super cuddly. And last night I read him Wherever You Go, My Love Will Find You, which is a super emotional, like super sentimental book. And I just feel like he knew and knows like what's happening, because he curled up right next to me and like snuggled his face into my arm and just like laid there with me while I read him his book. And you guys, Chris came in and I was bawling, like getting through that book with him. I was so emotional. So I am looking a little bit more put together at this point. Last video I told you guys that I wear the same outfit every day, and today is no exception. I'm wearing literally like the same outfit that I wore in like 2 vlogs ago, but that's okay. Let me turn the TV off. So really easy. Chris just went out and installed the car seat base. As you can hear, it's very easy to install, which is exciting. So He got the car seat base installed. All the bags are packed. He's gonna go load those up in the car. I am trying to choke down another bottle of water. I have another like 30 minutes where I can still drink. So I have to drink that. And then they want me to drink this clear Ensure nutrition drink. And it's got 10 grams of protein in it. And it's supposed to like energize me, I guess, for the surgery. They said that women who drink these before the C-section tend to recover better. So just ignore what's going on back there. We just have a toddler that is being body slammed. So anyways, I am trying to like get all the things done. My mom's gonna be here in like 30 minutes and then we are on the way. 4 more hours.
It's kind of crazy, right?
It's nuts.
It's like 9 months ago, you were just sitting there, handed me a pregnancy test and said, don't bullshit me.
I did too. Then I handed you a pregnancy test and the look on your face.
This was the face.
I said, Chris, don't bullshit me right now. Do not play games with me. Is that thing positive or not? That's
I
so
honestly thought
funny.
it might have been the one that you had before with Owen.
You thought I was trying to trick you?
Yeah.
Well,
Tricks on you.
oh, wrong. Oh, God, there's lint all over this skirt. We're going to move past that. Ready to go? Your face is so dirty. Dirty boy. Are you gonna go stay with Grandma and Papa? Have a kiss. Love you. He cares more about his iPod than his tablet than he does me. I got lipstick on you. Say bye. Bye-bye. So having a scheduled C-section is so weird, which I guess I was induced with Owen, so I never like went into actual spontaneous labor. But either way, it's so weird. Like just being so casual, walking around. I really wanted somebody, so we just went to Best Buy because we had to get a case for our iPad. But I really wanted somebody to ask me when I was when I was due, because I feel like when you're this big, everybody asks you, well, when are you due? And I was really excited to be like, in 3 hours. But nobody asked me. Why are you still wearing your mask? You're not gonna catch the Rona in the car. Get out. We're here. Garage. Oh my gosh. It's baby time. Does anybody else's husband always feel like they need to back into parking spaces instead of just like pulling in like a normal human? They always back in. Like every time we go anywhere, he always has to back into the parking space. And stop. We have to get things out of the trunk. Like, he always backs in. It's like a running joke.
You want me to eat this candy bar in front of you? Because I will.
You wouldn't. So because of Rona, we have to bring everything up with us, like the car seat, literally everything. We can't come back down to the parking garage and get our stuff. So we like kind of look like we're moving in. There he is.
Can we go?
Baby daddy. One last final belly shot here.
Looking good.
Thanks, babe. Let's do this. Should I pick up the phone and so, or should we just go in? I probably should just pick up the phone just in case. Hi, my name is Amelia Carter. I'm here for a scheduled C-section. Perfect, thank you. It's getting real. From this to this. Do I look good? So they are having a hard time finding my veins, which they always have a hard time finding my veins anytime I've ever had to have an IV. So she has to go get the vein finder and she's gonna stick me again because she got a valve last time. So all right, so it is 10 after 2. Good news, they got the IV. It made a huge mess, but they got the IV put in. They're gonna put my socks on and like get me really ready. The surgeon's gonna come in to chit chat and we're off to the races.
Dang.
Good look for daddy.
You looking good.
Turn it off.
So the surgeon or the doctor has come in. We have met him. I met my nurse anesthetist. All of my nurses have been like so fantastic. They're all super fun, super bubbly, super outgoing, which is like totally my personality. So they're fantastic. And it will be baby time very, very soon. Such a weird feeling.
There we go.
I love you too.
Part of having a big baby. Probably be easier to pull outside time baby, huh?
Fire and all else, or just take it. Okay, let's go see mom. All right. Okay.
Hello friends. So it is now 6:30. We just got moved into like our actual room, the room that we will be in until we go. Daddy is over here with baby girl. She has literally nursed this entire time. She's been such a champ for breastfeeding. I am feeling okay. Like I'm not in a lot of pain. Thankfully I'm just a little sore, but I've had a lot of side effects as far as like nausea. Nausea is really kicking my butt. It hits me very quickly and then I like feel like I'm gonna get sick. Thankfully I haven't thrown up yet, but I'm definitely dealing with bouts of nausea. I'm very hot, very groggy. I'm like so out of it right now. So because I've been holding her this entire time in nursing, I'm gonna give Chris a moment to like snuggle her, love her, and I'm just gonna close my eyes because I'm feeling a little weird. But overall, super great. We are so thankful to have a healthy little girl. She was 8 pounds, 14 ounces, 20¼ inches long, born at 3:46. And you guys, she's so cute. She's a ton of like black hair, which is crazy because I didn't have black hair when I was born, but she's beautiful. So I'm just gonna go ahead and like turn the camera off, rest for a little bit, and I will check back in later. Bye guys. Hello friends. So a lot has happened since I last saw you guys. She is down here nursing right now, but it is a little after 2 in the morning and I had a really, really rough couple of hours. I just could not stop throwing up. Like I would feel okay and then all of a sudden, boom, I would get hit and I would start throwing up. For whatever reason, I was throwing up blood. The doctor was never concerned about it, so oh well. But I continue to throw up blood. The anesthesia does not sit well with my system. Anytime I've ever had any sort of anesthesia, whether it's just a local like I had today, the spinal, or been totally put under, I've always reacted like kind of violently as far as nausea goes. But today was something I've never experienced. I literally just kept throwing up. And so because I was getting sick, I couldn't eat, and I haven't ate since 5 o'clock this morning, and all the medicine and all of that, plus not sleeping,
like just everything. I was like deliriously tired. So they gave me 3 rounds of Zofran and that didn't work. It didn't do anything for me. So they came and told me they were going to do the hearing test for Miss Amelia here. And it feels so weird saying her name on camera, but they were going to do Amelia's hearing test. And so I agreed. I was like, okay, while she's gone, if you want to up my nausea medicine, I think she called it Fernigan. They gave me some Fernigan and it knocked me out. Like immediately I fell asleep, but it worked. I feel great now. So thank God for that. All right. Sorry. I had a nurse come in. And like just out of respect for them, I don't want to have them in and out of all the cameras. But I don't know what I was saying. Oh, they gave me the Fernigan right as they were doing her hearing test, and holy smokes, it worked. So I'm still super tired. So I'm definitely going to like turn off the lights, try to get some more sleep. But holy cow, I'm feeling so much better. Like I was so out of it. I couldn't keep my eyes open. I sent my mom a text message that made like 0 sense. So I will, once she is done nursing here, I will give you guys a better look at her sweet face. You guys, she is so beautiful, and I'm so thankful that now I actually get to like love on her and pay attention to her. Poor Chris is over here like completely zonked out, but he was such a trooper while I was sick. Like he was just doing everything for her. He was like latching her for me. He would literally just like grab my boob and put it in her mouth because I was so out of it. So we're doing great now. He was a champ. My nurses are incredible. So you're good to go. Good morning. I am here with little Miss Amelia this morning. You guys, she's so cute. We are just hanging out. I'm trying to remember like what I had said in my last update. I am feeling like 100 times better than I did last night. We just ordered some breakfast. I was gonna end the vlog at last night and just do like a small update on things, but then there was like new information presented to me, so I decided to continue on with the vlog. As of like 6 o'clock this morning, 4 o'clock this morning, my incision unfortunately has been leaking and bleeding a little bit, and so that's something that they really want to keep an eye on. Obviously they can't send me home if I'm still bleeding, so I'll keep you guys updated on that. My doctor did say if the problem doesn't fix itself within like 24 hours, I will have to go back to the OR. They will have to put me to sleep and cauterize the wounds. So let's hope that that does not happen. Given the fact that I was throwing up so much last night, I'm hoping that maybe that's why I felt, and like they're still bleeding. I don't know, I'm hoping. But as far as everything else goes, I'm feeling really great. I'm moving, I'm walking, I'm doing all those things. So I'm gonna get this little girl here dressed in some real clothes, and we will be right back. Daddy's got baby girl over here, and Mama's just walking laps. I am just literally walking laps back and forth in the room. If I get tired, I sit down, but I'm just wandering back and forth, trying to keep these ab muscles as good as possible. The good news is I haven't had any drainage in my incision, so that's positive. Hopefully that keeps up because I do not want to go back to the OR. We are watching How to Get Away with Murder on the iPad because we've watched all the movies on the TV. We got some breakfast. We just ordered from the hospital, so Chris had biscuits and gravy, and it looked so good, but I decided I probably should eat kind of bland, so I just had a cheese omelet and a little bit of a bagel, some juice, and some water. So I'm ready to eat like real food, and when I say real food, I mean like something greasy and yummy, but I think I probably should let my stomach rest for a little bit. Look at her.
She's worn out. Angel baby. You look pretty good with a baby, you know that? Look at that hair. Newborns smell so good. Doing okay over there. All right, so it is a little after 24 hours post C-section, and I've been up and walking around since like, well, last night, but we're gonna go for an actual walk now. I got an abdominal binder on. I just fed little miss, got her all swaddled up and ready to go, and we're just gonna like do a lap around the halls just to kind of help keep things moving, keep things working, and also just for a change of scenery. Here she is, a little bit less than, or a little bit over 24 hours postpartum. Of course, I still have that belly and, you know, the swelling and all of that. And plus I have lots of dressings and all of that good stuff on to kind of help keep everything together. But I'm feeling really good, like way too good. So, and this dress is awesome, you guys. I'd highly recommend. Hello. So I haven't checked in today. It's been, I don't want to say like a rough day because it hasn't been. I'm still feeling like pretty good, all things considering. But last night I didn't get much sleep. Millie girl here was nursing literally every hour on the hour, which she's still doing today. I am waiting patiently, not so patiently, waiting for my milk to come in, so she can go like, you know, an extra hour or so in between feeds. But this is all part of it. So she is feeding right now, which is why I'm only showing you guys like a little small amount of my face. But we are just waiting for the doctor to come around and let us go home. So I don't know when the last time I updated you guys was, but I did not thankfully have any more discharge from my incision. Like, it healed up nicely, so that's really exciting. So we just have to wait for him to come around and like check it just to make sure that everything's good before we leave. My nurse, she said that she has everything ready to go, like ready. So she said as soon as he signs off that we can leave within like 30 minutes. But he was making his rounds on our floor and then got called into an emergency C-section. So we're just hanging out. It's like 2 o'clock right now, and we are just patiently waiting to go home. Big brother is at home with my mom, so once we get there, I'll definitely record him meeting his little sister for the first time. I'm not even sure what he's gonna do. How do you think he's gonna react?
Dinosaur?
Yeah, he so will too. He's gonna want to show her his toys. I don't know. I don't even know how he's gonna, like, I don't know if he'll even pay attention to her or if he'll, I don't know. I have literally no clue. I guess we'll find out. We're going home. I am so happy to be headed home to like be in my own bed, to see Owen, give him snuggles. I'm not sure how this rambunctious little boy is gonna do, knowing that like he has to be so gentle. We'll see how that goes. But he's obsessed with owies and like owie and giving kisses and like taking care of owies. So I'm hoping that maybe I can just explain to him and show him that I have an owie, and maybe he'll be like very gentle. We'll see. But we have Miss Amelia in the back there. I was gonna ride back there with her, but honestly, given the
bumps and the lumps and all of that, I figured it would probably just be better for me to hang out in the front seat. She's doing pretty good so far, but I don't want to jinx anything. So I will pick the camera back up at home when we introduce little brother, big brother, to little sister. Did you get a new dinosaur? Did you see his face? He went, Mommy, look. Yes. Look.
Careful.
Look. That's your sister.
Yeah, sister.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can show her.
Wow. I love it. Oh my goodness. Hey. Yeah? Going. Yes. You want to touch her?
Easy. Gotta be nice.
Yes, that's so good. The baby, yes. You are so good.
Mommy, Daddy.
Yep.
Yes, Mommy and Daddy. All right, you guys, we are home sweet home, and everybody came to meet Miss Amelia. We had my parents and Chris's mom come to visit. The girls are here. So tomorrow we just have to introduce my grandparents, and then of course Landon to a sweet little girl here. Owen is still adjusting. He's like not really even paying attention to her, except for every once in a while he wants to show her a dinosaur, and we have to like remind him that she's little and he can't throw dinosaurs at her. So I'm gonna close the video out here. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Lots of newborn entertainment to come. Make sure you subscribe and join my YouTube family, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.